Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Cindy Tricia and I'm from English Education Class K1 with student ID 2003050003 and 2. Today I will present my assignment and the material is draw conclusion about who, what, and where. So let's hear the conversation of the number 1.
Number 1.
I didn't bring my laboratory manual today.
You can share mine. Today we're conducting the experiment on photosynthesis, and we can work together.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
And my answer is B. Because in the conversation we can see they say laboratory and experiment on photosynthesis. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 2.
Number 2.
This is Flight 707 requesting permission to land.
Flight 707, you are cleared for landing.
Who is the man?
And my answer is A. Because in the conversation we can see they say flight and landing. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 3.
Number 3.
Do you want to do the dishes now or later?
I'd rather put them off as long as possible.
What will the man probably do?
My answer is D. Because in the conversation we can see they say I'd rather put them off as long as possible. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 4.
Number 4.
How much of a tip should I leave?
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
My answer is B. Because in the conversation we can see they say tip and the service wants every good. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 5.
Number 5.
Can I pick up my shoes on Tuesday? I need them for a party that night.
They should be fixed by then.
Who is the man?
My answer is B. Because in the conversation we can see they say pick up my shoes and they should be fixed. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 6.
Number 6.
Did you get pictures of the lions?
Yes. And now let's go to the other side of the park. I want to see the exotic birds.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
My answer is C. Because in the conversation we can see they say lions and park and exotic birds. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 7.
Number 7.
Could you put the letters in the pending file now?
Yes, then I can answer them tomorrow.
What will the woman probably do tomorrow?
And my answer is A. Because in the conversation we can see they say yes. Then I can answer the tomorrow. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 8.
Number 8.
The lights are flashing and everyone's going in.
We should take our seats now before the second act starts.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
My answer is C. because in the conversation we can see they say placing and take our seats and second 8 stars. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 9.
Number 9.
Have you responded to Bob's dinner invitation yet?
I'll take care of it right away.
What will the man probably do next?
My answer is C. Because in the conversation we can see they say I'll take care of it right away. Next, let's hear the conversation of the number 10.
Number 10.
Can you fill this prescription for me?
If you leave the prescription, I can have it filled in about 10 minutes.
Who is the woman?
My answer is A. Because in the conversation we can see they say perception and I can have it filed in about 10 minutes. Right, that's all my present assignment, and the material is draw conclusion about who, what, and where. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.